Welcome to the Elixir Sessions, where we explore the cutting edge of wellness and innovation. Today we're joined by Phoenix White, a transformative healer and advocate for mental health. As CEO of Still Human and founder of the Sacred Celestial, Phoenix combines spirituality and science in her work, empowering others to heal and grow. As a best-selling author of Redefining Strong, she's a beacon of resilience and inspiration. Phoenix, thanks for joining us here today. We're thrilled to hear about your work. Can you share your personal story and how it led you to this work?
Well, my background is I am a psychedelic therapist. I do talk with my hands. I'm a psychedelic therapist and I'm a multi-sensory healer. So what I do is I create healing ceremonies for people around the world. I provide like retreats, but it's very like hands-on sort of experiences. I'm a little radical with my approaches. I use psilocybin as the medicine that I work with.
What role do case studies play in understanding the impact of your work?
Okay, I'll talk about the one I just did. So right before I came here, maybe 2 days before I got here, I did a 3-day healing experience and ceremony with a CEO. So my CEOs do more of one-on-one like healing retreats with me. A good example would be she came there and she said to me, I have not been able to smile. I'm dealing with a lot of grief. I feel like I'm not myself. I'm always tired. I'm always depressed. It's like she couldn't like fluctuate. She couldn't get happy. She was just kind of numbed out. So we did this ceremony with her, but we also did a lot of integration work, a lot of breaking down like, hey, what are the top 5 things that you spend the most time with and how do they make you feel? And we just broke down all of the stuff. And so she was able to come out of that feeling like, oh my gosh, I have hope now. Like, I feel like I have hope, whereas I've tried a little bit of everything and nothing worked. And so that was just really, really beautiful after just 3 days of being with her, that she was able to feel like I have a plan. I can go home. I can work on something. I know what I need to do now. I have that clarity, and that excites me. I get excited because I want to be effective. I don't want to just be doing medicine. I love to be effective.
How does your professional background inform your approach to healing?
I studied in psychedelic therapy. I also am an author, like I said before. I started actually in entertainment as a television producer, interestingly enough. So I've used that as, to kind of make my experiences like a set almost. But so I'll put out like 400 candles so that when people open their eyes after psychedelics, after ingesting it, they're like in this magical wonderland. So I create experiences. Another thing about me is I'm one of those people where I'll sell all my stuff and I will just go somewhere. So I sold all my stuff when I was a couple of years ago, and me and my son went to go work in orphanages, rebuilding schools. So I've just done a lot of things in different areas in order to help people.
If you don't mind, could you tell us about your near-death experience and how it transformed you?
It's a thing called an AVM, where your veins and your arteries form like a cluster in your brain. And so my blood was just hitting this cluster and the blood couldn't get through. So it puts you in like really high risk for seizure, brain bleeding, all those things. So I had to have 2 surgeries for that. And I remember being in the moment where I don't know if you've ever had a near-death experience or not, but I think people attribute that to psychedelics. But for me, I was in this space and I was just floating in this space, and it was just like, I could either go back or not. I feel like I had a choice in that moment. And when I did come back, I was just like, I'm going to have to just stop like dealing with all the bullshit stuff, like, harping on that, and just really just be present in my moment. So whatever I want to experience, whatever I want to do, whatever I want to be, moment to moment, not to say that I don't have to develop them, but like go after those things, like really just do me to the fullest, live this life in the best way that you want to, however you want to. And I'm not stuck in any one experience. That's what I've been doing.
Phoenix White's journey of overcoming adversity and helping others heal is profoundly moving. Thank you, Phoenix, for sharing your strength and igniting a global movement of awakening. See you on the next Elixir session, where we uncover unconventional wellness leaders doing amazing things.